Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for November 18th, 19th, and 20th, so that is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, for the main readings, which this is the introduction. If you're new to my channel, this is the introduction. It will be tagged on all of the readings. If you want to go directly to the reading, then just go down there. I should have put the timestamp, and basically it'll say something like for Crosswatchers, jump to, and then the timestamp, and you can just bypass the introduction. Anyway, for the weekend, for the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I will be using my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards. I will be using my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. I will also be using my Doreen and Grant Virtue Angels of Abundance. And I will pull one from my Emily Anderson crystal deck. Now, for this reading, we do a universal, just what's going on in the world. I will be using my Waite Rider tarot cards and my my Colette Baron Reed, the Good Tarot. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to God, Source, Higher Power, Holy Spirit, and just ask whatever needs to be said to come through. Now, usually I talk a little bit about what's going on in the stars. The stars are actually on the quiet side. I did talk about, in the last one about the 15th, 16th, and 17th, and then we really don't have a lot of movement until the 21st, and then the 22nd when Sagittarius season begins, and then also the new moon on the 23rd, and then we have Jupiter going direct in Pisces on the 24th. So right now it is stationary. It is very much putting a spotlight on whatever's going on. Now, the other thing that I can say is I have been feeling, I said in the last one, there's a shift. I'm getting some shifting gears. I once drove stick, and I probably could if I had to drive stick again. And I'm just feeling like, we're shifting gears right now. We're changing things up. Now, is it good or bad? I can't really tell you what that's all about. But, things are changing again. We're shifting gears. We're shifting gears. That's really the message that I just kept getting. So let's make sure we got the clutch engaged and that we're ready for we're shifting. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Let's go ahead. Higher Power, what do you want to say to everybody that's out there? What's going on in the world? Especially for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? And again, shifting. Things aren't going to be stagnant. Things are moving again now. Are they going to be, like I said, shifting? Okay, let's go on. Let's see what we've got here with the Waite Rider, Rider-Waite, Higher Power. What do we have? 1, 2, and 3. Remember that reverse cards have a little stronger energy. So let's see what we've got going. And court cards have dual energies. So first card is the Star. The Star. The Star is all about hope. The Star is about possibilities happening. The Star is coming out of the darker parts of the tarot cards. We've gotten through the Devil card, we've gotten through the Tower card, and now we come to the Star card. The Star, and numbers have meaning. Say we have a 17 energy here. We have a 1, 7. 1 is a new beginning. 10, transitional energy. 7 is a divine. It's a divine number. I liken it to a divine umbrella, something that covers us, and it protects us in many ways. Many times it protects us even from ourselves. So divine umbrella, divine interference, sometimes divine intervention. You can add the 1 and the 7 together. It becomes an 8. Unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. So something's changing here. Something's changing. There is, we have the Star. We can make wishes upon the Star. We have water being, in some cases it could be being poured into the ground or into the water. In some cases, people feel that it moves up into the pitchers. So it's supplying, it's filling, it's nurturing, it's doing what it needs to do. The star is all about making wishes. The star is about, again, hope. Hope. Hope springs eternal. How's that? Okay, let's see what we got. This is also a major arcana card. For next card is, we have that Six of Swords. Swords energy is our Aquarius, is our Gemini, is our Libra energy. It is about, it is air energy. It is about our thought processes, thinking things through, making plans, hearing news, okay? We have, basically we have Mars retro in Gemini, so that's some strong stuff. And of course, the good old Saturn in Aquarius energy. So there's a lot of very strong masculine energy in the air signs right now. This is moving on. This is leaving something behind. There is a transition ahead. Now, granted, too, here we have the couple. Here we have the what looks like a female, what looks like a child, and here is the male. And basically, pushing off, leaving. Again, this is about the darkness before the dawn, era. This is the sun will come out in the morning, type of energy. But this is leaving. This is leaving behind a situation that did not do us well, and hopefully moving into a better situation, especially since we have hope right there. Okay, next card is the sun. We have the sun. The sun is shining. So we have the 17, and now we have a 19. We're missing the moon energy there, so we're jumping right over to the sun. Very bright, this is what has to happen. This is a good job. This is a happy time. This is, this is moving on. And where do we move on? We move on, like I said, the dark before the dawn. We move into the dawn. We move into the sun. Okay, so we have the 19 energy, again, the 1 and the 10, what I said. 9 is let's wrap it up, let's get things done. And, you see this, just basically sunflowers. We see the innocence of a child. We see riding the horse or the mule or the donkey. Mule, that would have been, right? We see the innocence. We see the, again, there's positive energy all around us with whatever this is going on. The sun also has a lot to do with Leo energy. Leo also is a fire sign. That is also with our Aries and our Sagittarius. And like I said, we're about to move into Sagittarius, which is a fire sign. Passionate, burning, very, very determined energy. So something going on. There's a lot of hope. There's a lot of possibilities. There's a lot of moving on. And again, we have this wonderful sun energy. We have this wonderful possibilities. We have this wonderful, innocence of the child. And let's have things happen. So again, I like that energy. I like that energy quite a bit. Major arcana. So let's see what else we might have here. Let's see what else we might have. Higher power. What else can you say? What else is there to say? I mean, this is a lovely weekend energy. This is very lovely, especially, whatever the times that we're in. And remember this, no matter what's going on in the world, we still need to live our lives. We still need to keep our vibrations very high and very positive, okay? Not to say that we don't recognize what's going, but we just have to have hope. We just have to know that things will move on and that the sun will come out. So let's see what else we might have. Okay, we got a bunch of cards that have fallen. Oh my, we got a whole bunch. Okay, let's see. And when they fall, they want to come out and be seen. So let's see. We've got actually 5 cards. 5 cards. So let's go on and we will take one at a time. Okay, the 6 of water. The 3 of water. This is even better. The 3 of water. 3 is about celebration, creativity. It's also the power of 3. Water energy is our Cancer, our Pisces, and Scorpio. Pisces and Scorpio still is a very strong energy right now. This is about celebration. This is reasons to celebrate. There are reasons to celebrate. Okay, I like that one. Our next card here. Okay, the 4 of earth. Earth energy, pentacle energy. Well, water energy is also cup energy. Earth energy is our pentacle energy. It is our money energy. It is our Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo energy. Capricorn and Taurus is very strong, has strong players right now. That Pluto that is in Capricorn, and the Uranus that is retrograde in Taurus. So there is a lot of things happening in that. The Four of Earth is about reciprocity. The Four of Earth reminds us to watch our money, but the Four of Earth also says that there is a possibility of better money coming. But again, it is watch our money, because the better money comes because, it's like because we're watching our money, okay? It's watching our money. Now, money energy could also be your personal energy, so you might want to watch your energy. But again, there's reciprocity, there's also something is happening, and it's not necessarily negative, but we do have to watch the money, okay? So let's see what we've got here. We have the Five of Earth. Again, so 5 has the changes, positive, negative energy here. We don't know. Is it going to be a positive change? Is it going to be a negative change? Is it going to affect us? Again, the Five of Earth has, again, it's not always a positive feel. There's a little bit of worry with the money. Like I said, watch the money. There's a little bit of worry with the money. Again, watch the money. Watch the money. Okay. And there is some worry with what's going to happen with the money. Here we go. Now we have the Eight of Earth. So we got a lot of this Earth energy here. 8 is unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. Well, whatever's going on here, there is something bigger coming. There is bigger coming with the money. There's bigger coming with how we have prepared, how we have done what we need to do. The Seven of Earth is always about preparation. You're ready. You've gotten everything going. The Eight of Earth is like that next step. Now get moving. Now do what you have to do. Now, you are more than ready, but you now have to take some action also. You now have to get out there, put out the resumes, put out the feelers. So there is some interesting stuff. Again, I'm really getting a lot of watch your money. There's some worry about the money, but the money actually, and again, money can be, work job energy too. But actually, whatever it is, there is a lot of, oh, excuse me. A lot of preparation, a lot of preparation has been done, and now it's time to, well, that was horrible. So now the 8, this is now, it's preparing. There's a there. Okay, going back. 7 is you're ready, just wait. Then that 8 of Earth is things now move with the money. And again, the money could be your energy. It could be any of those energies going on. But it's now there's movement, and it's a positive movement. And it's, there's major opportunities with whatever this is all about. Here we go. Your last card, the 6 of Water. So I kind of thought this was the 6 of Water, but it was the 3 of Water, all about celebration. Again, water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. 6 is the number of man. This is very, very reflective energy. This is looking back. This is nostalgic energy. This is like, how did I even get here? In some case, the nostalgic energy can be, where you look and say, yes, I'm okay with where I'm at. In some cases, it's, I would like to go back to where I'm at. The thing about the 6 of Water is you need to always remember that our memories of the past may not necessarily be as true as what we think of them. Okay, this is kind of rose-colored glasses. This is, just kind of like, oh, if only I can go back, if only I can go back. So something going on, not quite sure. A lot of money energy, and I keep saying money, and I know that this is Earth energy, and Earth can be your job, career. It can be something very, very tangible. But I do feel like this has a lot of money energy to it. Remember, we have celebration. There will be reasons to celebrate. From that 3 of Water, there's something going on with this money. This, that 8 is like it's ready, release, release, release. And then there's this, this thinking back, nostalgic energy. But then again, we've got these beautiful cards above us. We've got hope. We've got moving on, leaving a hard situation, moving on into possibly a mysterious one, but possibly a better situation. But we think it's going to be better because the sun is shining. So interesting stuff. You let me know what it means. Please take that moment, as always, to like, share, subscribe, and click on the bell for notifications. I really need you to do that. You keep me coming back, and I truly, truly mean that. But why don't we go ahead now, and like I said, I do feel that there's a shift. I am seeing the gear shift, the stick kind of, and engage the clutch. Let's get moving. Let's make some changes. Okay, why don't we start our readings now? Hello, my Sagittarius, and soon it will be time to say happy birthday to you. Your season is right around the corner, and your new moon follows the next day, I think it was. Didn't I say that? Okay, so interesting. I feel like you're bringing some major shifts with it too. Now, I'm bringing out this card because this is that Colette Baron read. When all those cards fell down on the floor in the introduction, when I was picking them up, when I was putting those cards away, I said, oh, there's one left. And here is confirmation to that first reading with the White Rider. The sun. There will be sun. So whatever happens, there is a wonderful after burn on it all. Okay, so let's see what we've got for my Sagittarius. Is higher power. Higher power. Sagittarius energy is coming around, and it's things feel like they're shifting. Things feel like, like I said, the holding the stick. Things feel like they're shifting now. Are we accelerating? I don't know what it all means, but what does it mean? Help us. Please let us know. Okay, and there's a bunch of cards that fell, and if they fall, they want to be seen. So let me go pick them up and see how many do we even have up here. Okay, we don't have as many as I thought. Okay, we don't have as many as I thought we do, but we do have a few. Okay, I don't know. This one might have been reversed, but let's kind of put these out here, and we're just going to kind of read them along and see what we've got going here. This is the one that fell on the table first, the 9 of water. So 9, wrap it up. You've got everything you need. Water is our cup energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We still have a lot of Cancer, Pisces energy going on. Well, Pisces and Scorpio energy going on. This is all about the wishes. This is make your wish. Make your wish. This is the 9 of Cups. This is considered the wish card. So for this weekend, have very high energy, very positive energy. And again, maybe this is because we're getting closer to that new moon in your sign. So I think on the 20th, you can start really putting out what it is you wish for, what it is you've been wanting, okay? Your wish comes true, concerns fade away, a love of life. So here we have the 9 of water, wishes, all about the wishes, wishes with the fishes. Here we go. Your next card here is the Queen of Earth. Queen's underlying energy is that water energy. So we've got that emotional energy, but we also have the earth energy. This is Pentacle energy, money, job, career energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo energy. This is the queen that is, she owns her way. She owns the house. She owns her audience. People love her. People care for her. People know that she loves them and will care for them also. She is concerned with the money. She is concerned with the practicality of life, but she also wants to make sure the people around her are taken care of. But she wants to make sure she is too. So the Queen of Earth is thoughtful, creative, warm, and sensible. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So interesting, lots of wishes happening, lots of positive energy happening, taking care of business, doing the things that needs to be done, taking care of the people around you, but also taking care of yourself, taking care of your money energy too. Now we have the 6 of fire. 6 is the number of man, the energy you put into it. Fire is your energy, Aries and Leo. And you're the one that's bringing the fire now, my Sages. You're the one that's saying, let's get things moving. The 6 of fire is about riding into victory. It's about claiming victory. The 6 of fire is saying, this is the way it needs to be done. And, so really the Six of Fire is good news, victory. Good news is on its way. Public recognition or award. So this is a very lovely, positive energy for you. It's good. It's good in the home. It's spiritually good, and it is very it's very positive. Like I said, riding into victory. Now let's see what these are. These are the ones that just kind of fell out. Also, we know not what they are. Here we go. The Queen of Air. So we have another Queen energy here. So Queens, again, underlying is our water energy, very caring, loving. But the air energy is our Aquarius, our Libra, it's our Gemini. It's thinking things through. It's really being very objective and being very smart, okay? It's not, yes, I care. I know we have to do certain things, but I want to look at the long-term results. I want to make sure that what I'm doing is not just putting a Band-Aid on something. I want to make sure that whatever I'm doing has longevity to it. So I'm kind of getting this with the Queen of Air. She's planning things out. She's not just saying, okay, for this weekend. She's looking for next weekend. She's looking for next year. She's looking for 5 years down the road. So whatever you're doing, the plans you're putting into place now, you will, they're there to grow. They're there to grow. Independent, experienced, realistic, and witty. Objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing the humor in a situation. Next card here. The Seven of Water. Now this brings about choices. This brings about options. This brings about what am I going to do? Where am I going to go? But the Seven has a divine umbrella over you. Divine intervention, divine interference. But it is about think really carefully about what you want. Think about what it is that you are planning here. Okay? Now the part about this is don't be so caught up in the objective type of thinking that you forget about the practical stuff either. Sometimes we can be very very high in our thought processes that we're not necessarily very practical in them. Okay, so, but the Seven, and this is emotional energy, but this is looking at your choices. This is making some decisions. But again, this is about being led, being guided by a heavenly source. A complex decision, the need to do research. Stop procrastinating. So with the Seven of Water, there's also movement with this. Okay, this one is reversed. Ego. Ego energy here. Now this is the Devil card. This is, so we have a 9, 6, 7, 1, 5. So 1, new beginning, 10, transition, 5 is change. Change, change, change. 1 plus 5 is at 6. This is Archangel Jophiel, who actually has a lot of creativity, okay? But this is ego. This is not wanting to look foolish. This is not wanting to have people say, oh, look at Sagittarius, or maybe this is letting your ego run wild. But I go with more the Devil card with this. This is facing fears and making movement. This is freeing yourself from the chains that bind you. And sometimes it is about you kind of taking a step back, humbling yourself a little bit. Sometimes that has to happen in order for you to free yourself and to get out of a situation that does not serve you anymore. Okay? So a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. So interesting stuff that just fell out there for you, my Sagittarius. Very interesting, very lovely and wonderful. So think things through. But watch that ego. Watch the ego, but watch your fears also. Okay, watch your fears. A lot of people do not want to be vulnerable. Sometimes this all is about being vulnerable too, and just kind of saying, I know it's a risk. Sometimes people would rather stay safe than risk. Okay, it's an interesting challenge. It's an interesting challenge here because you've got some very lovely cards, but if that ego or if that fear-based energy holds you back, you won't even take a step. So, looks like, you got the Nine of Cups to lead everything off. But it depends on what you believe and what you think Is it too scary for you? I don't know. You've got some lovely cards to say it's not, but then that ego card comes up. And sometimes people are just afraid, like I said, sometimes you're just afraid to go against the norm. I don't know. You tell me. Here we are. Higher power. What else can you tell us? Truth. You've got another major arcana. Truth. Choices. Two are choices. This way, that way. Crossroads coming together. 0 is God's source energy. This is judgment energy. This is looking at things with reality. Sometimes we don't want to face ourselves. We don't want to face ourselves in the mirror. Sometimes we don't want to look at where we are and what has caused us to be where we're at. But once we do that, it is so freeing, and we can move forward. We can move forward in a new direction. So this is truth. This is the judgment card. This is where things are weighed and balanced. So interesting. You've got some big stuff coming on here. Big stuff. That 20 energy, that 15 energy. Okay, you tell me what that all means to you, my Sagittariuses. But the truth energy is, she's looking at her. She's looking at her journey. She's looking back at her life. She's weighing, measuring, balancing. And you know what? She sees her mistakes. She sees her successes. Sometimes the mistakes actually were better for her. Sometimes the successes weren't. But she's looking at it all. And then you know what the end of it all is? She does a sigh of relief, lets go, and just says, I'm okay with where I'm at. Anyway, let's see. Angels of Abundance. What do we have for my lovely Sagittariuses? What would you like to tell our Sagittariuses? How can we make this a little, what else can we add to this? Here we go. Clearing debts. A lot of that has to do with that. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. Wow. That's a connection between both of those. Clearing debts. I like that. Okay. Crystal or energy for my Sages. What would be helpful for my Sagittarius? You've got a lot of energy happening, a lot of positive energy happening. Again, it's, we're in that waning part of the moon. Now, when it comes to the new moon, then that will be the waxing. But this is a time to release and relinquish. And then when we get to your new moon, it's a time to request and start new projects, new opportunities. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? You have to face yourself, though. Green jade. Attracting love, balance, dreams come true, purity. My Sages, tell me how this all works out for you. You've got some lovely energies, but there is some introspection to be done. There is some, facing your fears and facing some of the past. But you face all of this in order to really take a beautiful leap forward. Okay, so my Sages, please take a moment to like, share, subscribe, clicking on that bell for notifications. You keep me on air. You truly do. So please continue. As always, my Sagittariuses, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.